Anything on? I think I may start showing it a little more. I may have to. Fresh out the gym. Like I always say, before you step into the house of Rich Uncle Mike, make sure you bring 2 bags of good energy. For some reason, I felt like I needed that water break. For some reason, because I went hard, y'all. I'm going hard. Before you step into the house of Rich Uncle Mike, make sure you bring 2 bags of good energy. 2 hefty bags of good energy so we can fertilize the grounds, spread it across the land. Honestly speaking, a lot of things that you think you need, you don't need. A lot of things you think you desire, you don't need. Everything you need is right in the mirror. And that's if you have the opportunity. I'm not going to say everybody blessed, but if you are free and you can make something happen, mostly everything you need is in the mirror. I look at stories of the greats, from celebrity status, I'm going to say, even when it comes to Malcolm X. What's the fighter name? McGuire, something like that. But I look at some of the greats and I see where they started from. Some of the greats started with nothing. Broke, dumb, street knowledge, trying to make a name for themselves. And they just went hard every single day. But then they came across something new that they desired a lot. And they wanted to know where there was fighting, knowledge, a skill, a trade. They wanted to know this stuff. And they dug deep into it until they knew everything that they wanted to know. And once they learned their craft, that's when they went into the world and taught people or showed people how good they became. Like I say, this could be Malcolm X. As he studied the dictionary, every word in the dictionary, and he went out into the world. Talk. This is why he became famous. Mind you, Malcolm X died broke. He died with nothing in his account. Same as each fighter that you may know, every big fighter that you may know, came up broke. But once they learned those skills, how to wrestle, how to floor battle, how to throw hands, how to throw their feet, they went into the world and they showed people, hey, this is what I know. This is why I tell you, every one of us have an opportunity to pick a skill and become great in that skill. And there's a lot out here we could choose from. But it's what you use that skill for, because we know great people and they can rap, they can sing, they can fight, but yet they won't go out into the world and show the people. And you know some of these people. They are great at what they do. You know some great workers, some leaders, some managers. They can run a company, but yet they're satisfied with what they're doing right now. But I'm telling you, to be great takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes embarrassment. Why? Because you might lose in the long run. You might do all this work, and next thing you know, nobody buy what you selling. Nobody listening to the message that you spread. No matter how good it is, how great it sounds, they don't want to hear it. The fear of failing is what stopped a lot of people from being great. But like I say, understand, Malcolm X is one of the biggest people we know, but he died with, I think it's $10 in his account. $10? Imagine a man being that great and dying with that little of money. Ariel, shout out to you. Blanca, shouts out to you. Thank you for blessing the chat. But being this great, y'all, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of hard work. I'm dropping a video on Friday, motivational video. And I think I'm going to do this every Friday. And I hope that some of y'all come along and y'all watch the video and tell me what you like about it. I'm showing some highlights. And I'm telling y'all, last year, I was out of shape because it's a lot that I didn't know. a lot that I wanted to prove to myself, and I was going the wrong way. I was, you know how you doing something out of anger and you think it's good, but at the same time, because the way you putting it out, the outcome is not as great as you think it could be, because you don't know as much as you should know. So if you in a gym 24/7, you working out, you going hard, but you don't know how to eat. You don't know that you're supposed to drink a certain amount of water. You still eating the same way you want to eat, but you have a desire of this body that you want, but because you don't have the knowledge and you think all you have to do is work out, you're going to burn yourself out. Because you think you're going the right way. You're doing all types of sit-up, push-ups every morning. You're doing 2 a days, and you're still not getting the result that you want, because you think you know, because I work out and I go hard every day, I will get the results. It don't go like that. And that's why I say in business, it's the same thing. You can start that business. You can go hard every day, posting, trying to let everybody know, but because you don't know how to market, because you don't know how to get people together in groups and show people how to spread your message, it may never go nowhere. Look, y'all, I'm not saying I'm the best at what I do, but I know I'm learning every day. I'm getting up every day and I'm trying to make sure I put my best foot forward. Lord knows, because I talk to him every day. I ask him to use me as a vessel to show his light in his way, and whatever he put me through, that's what it's going to be. And I've been through a lot. Trust me when I say I've been through a lot. I've been broke. I've been living in my car before. It's not a fun feeling, especially when your AC don't work, especially when your window don't roll down. You get what I'm saying? You can live in your car, but when certain things don't work in your car, trust me, it becomes a little hectic. But I tell y'all, you just got to keep pushing. It's going to be a way if you just keep your head above the water. And I know a lot of people wanted the quick way, because I wanted it the quick way. I wanted to, man, if I tell y'all some things I thought of when I was young and broke, I'd be ashamed of myself. But that's only because you don't have no one to show you certain things. Like, I learned mostly everything myself. But I'm lucky I was a firm believer in God, and I had a lot of good women in my life to point me in the right direction and show me what's what and tell me who is who. A lot of women told me the truth more than the fellas did. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of women told me the truth. Not the guys, not my friends, not my homeboys. It was my aunties, my sisters, the lady friends. They the ones who told me the truth. Nowadays it's different. Now a lot of women lying, but I'm talking about the women I grew up with. But I tell y'all, because of that,
caution, unpaved road.
I'm cautious who I let around me, whether it's men or women nowadays. And I advise you to do the same, because it takes one person to get close to you to tear down everything that you got, especially if they move in your house and they're a blood sucker. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I'm gonna tell y'all to be great. I will come on next Friday. I am dropping a video this Friday. I'm getting it together. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all for listening and understand I'm working hard. And I want to tell y'all to be great. Inspire more folks. Inspire the younger folks. Inspire your little sisters, your little brothers, your cousins. All the ones who said you ain't gonna be nothing, just know it's not about them. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about them. It's about you. That's all it's about. She got Rich Uncle Mike. Until next time, y'all be great. Love and appreciate y'all. Until next time.